stop what you are doing. If you were planning to buy the Nikon Z8 today, you might be making one of the most expensive mistakes of your career. We are standing at the edge of a massive shift in the camera industry. For years, the Nikon Z8 has been hailed as the baby Z9, the hybrid king that brought flagship power to a compact body. But as we move deeper into 2026, the rumors have shifted from whispers to a roar. The Nikon Z8 II isn't just coming, it's bringing Hollywood with it. Following Nikon's tectonic acquisition of Red Digital Cinema, the Z8 Mark II is rumored to be the first true cinema hybrid that doesn't just borrow flagship features, it redefines them. Welcome back to TechVibe. Today, we are breaking down the authentic leaks, the groundbreaking RED integration, and the raw performance specs that are causing Sony and Canon users to rethink their entire ecosystem. If you want to know if the Z8 II is the Z9 killer or just a mid-cycle refresh, you need to watch this until the very last second, because the price and release window we're discussing might just change your gear roadmap for the next 5 years. The original Nikon Z8 changed the game by removing the mechanical shutter entirely, proving that a stack sensor could handle everything from high-speed sports to 8K video. But the competition hasn't been sitting still. With the Sony A1 II and the Canon R5 Mark II pushing the boundaries of AI autofocus and thermal management, Nikon is preparing a counterstrike that sounds almost too good to be true. The heart of this beast is rumored to be a refined 45.7-megapixel fast-scan stack CMOS sensor. While the resolution stays consistent, which is a smart move for professional workflows, the readout speed is expected to reach a staggering 1/720th of a second. Why does that matter? Because it virtually eliminates rolling shutter artifacts without the dynamic range penalties usually associated with global shutter technology. You get the cleanest, most organic-looking motion in the industry, all while maintaining that legendary Nikon color science. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, Red Digital Cinema. Since Nikon bought Red, every pro filmmaker has been asking the same question: when do we get the tech? The Z8 II is leaked to be the answer. We are looking at the possibility of internal 12-bit REDCODE RAW recording. Imagine having the power of a Komodo or a V-Raptor inside a mirrorless body that you can carry in a small shoulder bag. We're talking 8.3K at 60 frames per second and 4K at a blistering 120 frames per second, all recorded internally without the need for an external Ninja or an expensive recorder. And the color? Rumor has it that Nikon is integrating Red's IPP2 color science directly into the Z8 II's N-Log workflow. This isn't just a firmware update, this is a total DNA transplant. To handle all that data, Nikon is reportedly introducing the EXPEED AI processor. This isn't just about speed, it's about deep intent predictive tracking. While current autofocus systems are great at following a face, the EXPEED is designed to predict where a subject is going before they even move. Whether you're a wildlife photographer tracking a bird through dense branches or a sports shooter at the Olympics, the hit rate is rumored to be near 99%. This processor also powers a new AI-driven noise reduction system that effectively gives you 2 extra stops of usable ISO. Shooting at 12,800 might finally look as clean as 3,200 on the previous generation. One of the biggest hurdles for 8K video has always been heat. We've all seen the overheating warning icons that ruin a shoot. For the Z8 II, Nikon is reportedly implementing a revolutionary graphite thermal dissipation system. This isn't just a bigger fan, it's a passive cooling architecture that pulls heat away from the sensor and processor more efficiently than any mirrorless camera before it. Early leaks suggest unlimited 8K/60p recording in environments up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. For wedding filmmakers or documentary shooters working in the sun, this is the reliability upgrade that justifies the II badge on its own. And it's not just about the visuals. Professional audio is getting a massive boost with internal 32-bit float recording. If you've ever had a once-in-a-lifetime interview ruined because the subject shouted and clipped the audio, you know how vital this is. With 32-bit float, you literally cannot clip the signal. You can recover the most quiet whispers and the loudest screams in post-production with zero loss in quality. It's a safety net that solo creators and run-and-gun filmmakers have been dreaming of for years. Let's look at the body and ergonomics. The Z8 was already praised for its build quality, but the Z8 II is rumored to adopt a more cinema-centric design. We're hearing reports of a new 4-axis tilt screen that is brighter and higher resolution, making it easier to compose shots in direct sunlight. There is also talk of an improved electronic viewfinder with a 9.44 million dot resolution and zero blackout, providing an experience so fluid it feels like looking through an optical prism. Connectivity is also getting an overhaul, with dual USB-C ports, one for dedicated power delivery and one for high-speed data transfer, allowing you to tether and charge simultaneously without any hiccups. Now, I know what you're thinking, this sounds like a flagship. What happens to the Z9? The Z9 will likely remain the choice for those who need the integrated vertical grip, massive battery life, and extreme ruggedness. But for the vast majority of us, the wedding photographers, the travel filmmakers, and the hybrid content creators, the Z8 II is shaping up to be the superior choice. It's smaller, lighter, and with the RED integration, it might actually be more capable in the video department than its bigger brother. So, when can you get your hands on it? Authentic industry roadmaps point toward an official announcement in late 2025 or early 2026, with units hitting shelves by the second quarter of 2026. As for the price, premium technology doesn't come cheap. Expect a launch price in the neighborhood of $4,599 to $4,899. It's a significant investment, but when you consider that it effectively replaces both a high-end stills camera and a dedicated cinema camera, the value proposition is actually incredible. But here is the real question: should you wait? If you have a Z8 right now, you still own one of the best tools on the planet. But if you are currently using an older DSLR or a first-generation mirrorless system, the jump to the Z8 II will feel like moving from a prop plane to a jet engine. The integration of RED technology is a once-in-a-decade shift. We aren't just getting better specs, we are getting a different kind of image, a cinematic texture that was previously reserved for Hollywood sets. If you stayed with me this far, you clearly care about your craft and the gear that powers it. The Nikon Z8 II represents the future of what a hybrid camera can be. It's the moment Nikon stops playing catch-up and starts leading the pack. But the competition isn't going to sit still. How will Sony respond? Will the A1 II still hold the crown for speed? Only time will tell. But based on the leaks we've seen today, Nikon is about to drop a bomb on the industry. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Does the addition of internal RED RAW make this a must-buy for you, or is 8K/60p still overkill for your workflow? Are you staying with your current system, or is this the camera that finally makes you switch to Nikon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I read every single one of them. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to TechVibe for more authentic, deep-dive tech coverage. We track the leaks so you can make the best gear decisions for your career. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one as we continue to track the evolution of the Nikon Z8 II. The landscape of photography is changing faster than ever, and at TechVibe, we are committed to keeping you ahead of the curve. Whether it's the latest mirrorless rumors or the future of AI-driven imaging, we've got you covered. Stay creative, stay focused, and keep shooting. We'll be here with the latest updates as soon as they break. Catch you in the next video.